I was just looking at this interesting quote by LKY in the Singapore story, in the memoirs. It struck me, he says, it struck me as manifestly fair that everybody in this world should be given an equal chance in life. An equal chance in life. That is a just and well-ordered, that in a just and well-ordered society, there should not be a great disparity of wealth between persons because of their position or status or that of their parents. Again, I think he was sincere about wanting this, right? And I think at that point when you introduced meritocracy, and many of us here are beneficiaries of the meritocratic system. You know, I know for a fact, Subra, I know you are. Many of us came from very poor families, and I managed to go to RI, you know, and my father, I remember, who was quite anti-PAP at that point in time because he was an avid supporter of the Progressive Party, you know. When he took me to RI as a 13-year-old boy to register, he looked at me and told me in my language, he said, "You must be thankful to Lee Kuan Yew, because without him, you wouldn't be coming here. Because if you were in India, this wouldn't have happened." And this is a man who was anti-PAP and anti-Lee Kuan Yew, who whispered to me in my language to say, "You have to be thankful to this man." This was in 1971, December. You know, so you see, some of these things we can't ignore, we can't forget. But how it later evolves, you can't put the blame on him. When he started it, it was a different Singapore. The question is whether he was able to adapt to the changed circumstances. Chandra? Any comment?
Absolutely. I think, you know, meritocracy, overall, I think it's a fantastic thing. I'm actually foreign talent here. I was born in Kerala, same language as Viswa, Malayalam. You know? And I came here when I was 6, 7 years of age. But, you know, I could see the progress made in terms of opportunities given. And I came from a very poor family too. My dad and mom both maybe primary 1, primary 2. My dad knew a bit of English, my mom not at all. She was completely deaf. But she told me, look, this, from what you can see of as we progress in the 60s and all, it's a good system. There's opportunities for you, and make the best of it. I mean, we had no tuition at all those days. I think most of us never had tuition, you know. It was a new thing in the 70s. But the opportunities were there, and the multiracialism, because the class consists of all kinds of students, from the rich, very poor. I had a lot of gangster friends, actually, and you learn all the sign languages. Now I'm involved in detaining some of these people, or in reviewing the detention, you know. But overall, I think there is, but like Viswa says, maybe society has transformed, and it's for us to try and bring it back to just purely meritocratic, but we are being idealistic. But you've got to be an idealistic fool to progress in life.